Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Ghiselle. I am a GP, a lifestyle specialist, and a yoga teacher. But I am not your typical GP. And in order to tell you that, I'm going to have to tell you a story. You see, 5 years ago, I found myself burned out and depressed. I was suffering from all types of hormonal imbalances, such as migraines, PMS, menstrual issues. I was tired all of the time and stressed out all of the time. I was diagnosed with burnout and clinical depression, and because of this, I was at home for almost 2 years. I wasn't able to work. Can you imagine the effect that had on my mental health, the effect that had on my family, the effect that had on my career, my business, my finances? Can you imagine within a few weeks earning less than half of my yearly income? The impact was immense. But on the other hand, that is what sparked the Dr. Ghiselle that you see today. Because of that experience, because of that pain, I became passionate about women, about hormones, about women's health, what it takes for a woman to feel healthy, what it takes for a woman to have the right weight, what it takes for a woman to get her hormones to work for her, not against her. And I became a lifestyle specialist. I became passionate about lifestyle choices. I became passionate about hormones and yoga and stress release and meditation. So my goal here is to spark conversation with high achieving career or business women who are stressed out, who are burned out, who have hormonal issues. I want to spark a conversation with you so that I can help you to prevent going through the same thing that I've been through. But in order to help you find out whether you want to subscribe to my channel and you want to engage with me in these conversations, I want to share with you a few of my core values so that you can see whether those values matches with yours. Because if it doesn't, that is okay. But then this is not a channel for you, right? My first core value is I am not perfect, nor I have the ambition to become perfect. You see, if you would look at how this place is looked, I have two lamps here. I have my laptop with my notes here. I have my notebooks here. Sometimes you see me looking down to see whether I'm saying what I wanted to say, whether my bullets coincide with what I just said. And to me, that is okay. But to you, it might be like, I don't like that. And that is okay. But I chose to allow that to be. I choose to show up as the imperfect version of myself, because if I wait until I'm perfect, I'm never gonna do this. So my channel is not gonna be perfect. So that is my core value number 1. My core value number 2 is you won't find health in the doctor's office. What is she saying? You won't find health in the doctor's office. And it's weird coming from a doctor, because you think, well, if I don't find health at the doctor's office, what am I gonna find? You're gonna find a specialist like me, because I'm a GP, who is specialized in finding the cause of your ailment, who is specialized in finding what is wrong with you, and who is specialized with treating it. But a doctor is not necessarily specialized in giving you health. You see, health comes from within. Your body is constantly busy making you healthy. Your body is making all kinds of choices every second towards health. It is unnatural for your body to become sick. Something has to go wrong for your body to become sick. Your body's first natural inkling is to become healthy. And the lifestyle choices that we make can assist our body in that process of remaining healthy, or stand in the way of our body wanting to become healthy, where so it can be prevent your body from becoming healthy. So my core value is lifestyle. Lifestyle choices are important for our overall health. So let me go scroll down. So in the doctor's office, yes, you will find treatment, you will find medications, you will find interventions, some invasive, some less invasive, all to find out what is ailing, what is the cause of your ailment, and to treat it, which is amazing, which is awesome that we have that. Being a medical doctor is still one of the most beautiful professions, right? I love it. But I also understand the limitations of a doctor, and I had to experience that firsthand when I, as a doctor, couldn't help myself, and I had to turn to my own lifestyle choices. Core value number 3. If you don't have good health, you cannot show up as your best version, especially women. Core value number 3 is if you don't have good health, you cannot show up as your best version, especially for women. You see, they did some research, and the effect of bad lifestyle choices for women are worse than for men. So with having the same unhealthy habits, women, the body of a woman suffers more, and also mentally the woman suffers more. But the good news is they did the research also about lifestyle interventions for men and women. And when women practice lifestyle, when women become better at their lifestyle choices and practice good lifestyle choices, in comparison to men, the effects on the women are even better than with the men. So it's good news and bad news. The bad news is if you practice bad lifestyle choices, your body and your mental health will suffer more. If you practice good lifestyle choices, your body and your mental health will benefit more. So my third core value is lifestyle choices is important for you to be able to show up in your career, in your business, as a mother in this world. My mission is to make this world a better place, one career / business woman at a time. If I can get all of these gorgeous, successful career women to pay attention to their lifestyle and their health, our world is going to be a better place. Because what I've experienced is my world, my little world, my family, my friends, my finances, my little world got so affected by me not practicing good lifestyle choices. And when I started to practice good lifestyle choices, my little world became much better. And my core value number 3 is, oh, I went too much down. My core value number, I think that was number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Oh yeah, my core value number 4 is identity is more important than process. Identity is more important than process. One of the things that I have struggled with most of my life is the fact that I knew some of the things that I had to do to be healthy, but it wasn't part of my identity. So, like 4 years ago, I wanted to start running, right? But I never saw myself as someone who would go for a run. So, I had to get myself into the identity of being a version of myself that went for a run. And that was very interesting because I was lying in bed and I was like, okay, how am I going to do this? So the first thing that I did was I started talking myself into being a runner. I didn't go and buy a running shoe yet. I didn't go buy the right clothes yet. I just started talking myself into being the person that would go for a run. And I said, yes, you love it. There's no, it's not that you don't, there's no bad feelings with you going for a run. You like how your body moves. You like how the wind blows through your hair. You like to be outside. You like even how your body sweats. You like the way that your heart starts pacing faster and how you start breathing faster. And I start talking myself into having that identity. And what I started doing was I started to run, and the first week I would run and I would stop, and I would run and I would stop. And then the second week I told myself, okay, Ghiselle, why are you stopping? I was like, well, because I don't know, because I don't want something bad to happen. So what do you think is gonna happen? Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna get exhausted and then maybe fall to the ground. And have you come to that point yet? No. So what if we just continue running? And if you get to that point that you think, well, I might faint right now, then you stop. But until that point, don't stop. So after a week, I started to run, and I would tell myself, okay, I will run. And at the point where I used to run, can you imagine, within a week, my body was already had already caught up with that habit. Because at the point where I used to stop, my body said, I think you need to stop. And I said, well, I don't feel like I'm gonna get exhausted. I'm gonna faint. So I think we can continue. And I would have this conversation within myself, like, okay, I think we can continue. Okay, you agree? Yes, I agree. So I will continue running. And then at the next point that I used to stop, I will say, well, do I need to stop right now? Well, no, we are not going to faint yet. So that is how I made my first mile without stopping. Why am I telling you this? Because this had nothing to do with a process. It had nothing to do with so many minutes and so many. It had to do with an inner dialogue. It had to do with me talking to a version of me that was not here yet. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because this has become the fundament of everything that I teach within lifestyle choices. That is more important your inner dialogue. It's more important the identity that you have at this moment and the identity that you want to get to. The becoming that new identity will cause all of the things that you are supposed to do to come easily. It will cause it to flow, right? So as I was taking on all of these lifestyle choices, I was digging into a version of me that was deep within me. It wasn't somebody else. It was a version within me that I called Lifestyle Queen. And the Lifestyle Queen that I had to become was a version of me that was doing the right lifestyle choices, the juicy lifestyle choices naturally. In my next videos, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about becoming a lifestyle queen. Actually, I have a little 3-day course about becoming a lifestyle queen that I'm going to share with you guys. But becoming a lifestyle queen, identifying myself as a lifestyle queen has helped me make lifestyle choices that if you would just give me a cheat sheet, or if you would just tell me, okay, do this, get up in the morning, do that, do so, I probably wouldn't do it, because it would just be a list. And as a grown woman, you're not gonna just start doing stuff. So what I have discovered is, if me as a lifestyle queen was convinced that this was good for me, I would do it. It would go naturally. I wouldn't even have to talk to myself in order to do it. It would just flow, because it would be that thing that the version of me, my lifestyle queen, my avatar would want to do. So identity shifting is more important than the process. So in most of my if you follow my online programs, my workshops, I tell you what to do, but I also tell you how to do it. I put a lot of emphasis on identity shift, because if I only tell you what to do, you're just getting bombarded with knowledge. But accumulation of knowledge will just clog to your hard drive, right? You will just have you will just be full of information, but you will have no embodiment. And you want to have embodiment, so that after you leave the course that you're doing with me, after you leave the training that you're doing with me, after you leave the one-on-one coaching that you're doing with me, you are going to be able to practice those lifestyle changes, those lifestyle choices by yourself. So those are my 4 core values. So I'm not going to show up perfectly. The second core value was, let me check again. I'm not going to show up perfectly was the first one. The second one was you won't find health in the doctor's office. The third core value is, if you are not healthy, you cannot show up as your best version in your business and career. And the fourth core value is, identity shifting is more important than the process. So how to do things is more important than what to do. So this was my first video. I hope that I have helped you decide whether you want to follow me or subscribe to this channel. If you like what you heard, please subscribe, and I'm going to be having much more of these types of conversations. And if you like this video, please put a thumbs up and like it. And yeah, I see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.